Hello, and welcome to creating your PLN using Twitter. Go to your Google search bar, and to set up our Twitter account, we're going to search for Twitter. Click on the twitter.com site. And if you do not already have an account, you want to click on Sign Up. And then go ahead and fill in the information that's required to set up your account. And as you type in your information, it will tell you if it is available or not. So as you can see here, my Mandy Mojo username has already been taken. So I may just add a couple of numbers. Good to go with that. Type in your password and an email address. Go ahead and click on Create Your Account. If you do not want the email updates about Twitter, go ahead and uncheck the box at the bottom. Type in your 2 security words. Click Finish. Now these next 3 frames are not required, but if you're a beginner, this might help you out. But I would also base it on what type of Twitter account you're setting up. If you're setting up a personal account, this might be a great place to start if you're, let's say, interested in sports. You could click on that and then choose from any of the ones listed there, and there's numerous ones to follow. Serena Williams, for example, LA Lakers. But once again, it's not required. So if you don't want to make any selections at this time, go ahead and click Next Step to go to Friends. And here what this will do is it will search your email accounts for any of your contacts that may have Twitter accounts already set up. So that's one way to find your friends. But also here, once again, it's not required. And, you know, I don't even have any Gmail contacts or Yahoo or AOL for that matter. So mine, it wouldn't find anything anyway. So then you can skip on over to search. And if you're looking for someone specifically that you want to follow and you know their name, for example, if you want to search for me, but what this will do is also bring up every Michelle Herring that's on Twitter. So you can see I do happen to pop up there at the top, but there are other Michelle Herrings to follow. So you can either select someone to follow at this time, or once again, it's not required. You can skip on through to then just start right up. So here's your home page, and you can start tweeting, even though because right now I don't have anyone that I'm following or that's following me, no one would receive any tweets, and I wouldn't get any tweets. So you do want to make sure that you have a selection to follow. A couple other things before you do make those selections. You can set up on your profile page. This is where you would insert a picture of you. And it really is better than to have that little Twitter bird. So if you want to upload a photo, click on Photo. And then choose a file, which will take you to all the files listed on your computer. So if I go to my pictures library and I can try to make a selection. Oh, it looks like that's all I have on there. So maybe I'll have to do Field Day here. And that's me in the dunk tank. So I'll make that selection. And I can also add where I'm at. Once again, not required. And your bio as well, which my Dr. Beach Bum. And I think that helps people whether or not they want to follow you. Like some people that I think I'm following, I'll look and I'll see it's a business. So I really don't want to get business advertisements or anything like that. So based on what they write in their bio, I could choose, okay, do I want to follow you or not? So here's where you could, state something in your bio that would help people say, oh, this is somebody I'd like to follow. So I'm going to save this information. And sometimes your pictures can be too big for your profile picture, and if that's the case, you go in and, crop your picture and make it smaller. That's what I've had to do in the past. So I don't know if this will work or not at this moment. If that's the case, we'll skip the picture adding point. Oh, nice. So Twitter is over capacity. So let's try this again. We'll skip the picture adding point. Also, your home page, you can, once again, if you go back later and you want to find people, you can browse them, the suggestions that we saw in the beginning, find your friends, invite them by email, or you can just look for them on Twitter. Some other settings that you might want to be aware of. If you want to set your time zone accurately, which I like to do that. You can add a location to your tweet, so when you tweet, someone's going to know where you're tweeting from. You can choose to show your photos and videos from everyone, or you can protect your tweets. And this is what we were talking about before. If you choose to protect your tweets, if someone clicks to follow you, you have to approve them to follow you. So that's, I do that with my personal one, just because I don't want just anybody and everybody following me. But on my Principal SMS or my Dr. Beachbum, those are educational ones, and I would want anyone to follow me. So save those. Profile settings. And then let's explore. There is some help screens, so if you want to explore those always work. And that should do it. So you now have created your Twitter account to help you get started building your PLN. Happy tweeting.